So this is a lesson on direct object pronouns. As you know, a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun, and we're talking about direct objects. And a direct object is the noun or the person, place, or thing in a sentence that receives the action of the verb. In other words, we say what is being verbed, whatever the verb is. If it's buy, then what's being bought. If it's sell, what's being sold. If it's to wear, what's being worn. That's one way to do it. In order to find or identify the direct object in a sentence, we ask who or what. The reason why we would use a direct object pronoun instead of the actual noun itself is just to avoid unnecessary repetition. For example, if we say, I bought the blouse, I wore the blouse, I paid for the blouse, we want to avoid saying the blouse over and over again, so in English we would replace that with it. So let's take a look at some examples where we can practice identifying what the direct object is in a sentence. For example, I buy the white shoes. We ask, what do I buy? Or we could also ask, what is bought? The shoes. The second example, he wears the blue shirt. What does he wear? Or what's being worn? The shirt. So that's the direct object. They have 2 blouses. What do they have? Or what is had? The blouses. Last one is a person, so it's different. I understand him. Who do I understand? Or who's being understood? Him. When we're identifying the direct object in a sentence in Spanish, it's the same thing, but instead of saying what or who, we say que or a quién. For example, compro los zapatos blancos. ¿Qué compro? Which is the same thing as what do I buy? Los zapatos. Él lleva la camisa azul. ¿Qué lleva? La camisa. So that's our direct object. Ellas tienen 2 blusas. ¿Qué tienen? Las blusas. Entiendo a él. ¿A quién entiendo? A él. So now we want to know what are the direct object pronouns in Spanish and in English. We'll have them both. So for the chart that you can see, it's me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, las. So the me is me in English, te is for you, lo, la, it can be it, him, or her, depending on what you're referring to. Nos is us, os is you all in Spain. Los, las is them. Them can be as in people, or it can also be objects. So it's important to note that there is a singular side and a plural side. So when you're identifying that direct object, if the object is something singular, it's going to be on that left side of the column, one of those. If that object that you're identifying is something plural, it's going to be one of the ones on the right side of this chart. Now it's time to decide which pronoun do I use, which direct object pronoun. So we had the sentence, compro los zapatos blancos. We asked ourselves the question, ¿qué compro? And we decided it was los zapatos. Los zapatos is plural, so it's going to be on that right side of our chart. It is masculine, so our only option here is los, plural and masculine, because what we're saying is I buy them, and them, plural masculine, is los. The next one, él lleva la camisa azul. ¿Qué lleva la camisa? La camisa is singular. There's only one. It is feminine because it has that article la. And the word is it, like he wears it, the blue shirt. So the one that means it, that is feminine and singular, is la. Ellas tienen dos blusas. ¿Qué tienen? Las blusas. Las blusas is plural, right side of the column. It is feminine, las, and it means them in this case. They have them being those two shirts. So we're going to use las. And the last one, entiendo a él. ¿A quién entiendo? A él. Él is singular. It is masculine, so we're on the left side of our chart. The singular masculine would be lo, and in this case it means him. I understand him. Spanish. Now you have to know where to put those pronouns in your sentence. So a direct object pronoun goes either before a conjugated verb, which is a verb that has already been changed to match a subject, or it can go after and attached to the infinitive. An infinitive is a verb that has no subject. It ends in AR, ER, or IR. Not every sentence has an infinitive, so that's where you have to kind of decide. And it can only go either before the conjugated verb or after the infinitive, but not both. Now we're going to take a look at the sentences in Spanish with the direct object pronoun replacing that direct object in the sentence. So the first sentence says, compro los zapatos blancos. The direct object is zapatos, so we're going to replace zapatos with los because it is masculine and plural. So we get los compro. The next one says, él lleva la camisa azul. The direct object is la camisa. It's feminine singular, so we replace it with la and we get la lleva. The third one says, ellas tienen que comprar dos blusas. Our object, as we know, is blusas. It's feminine and plural. And in this sentence, we have two options. We can either put the direct object pronoun before the conjugated verb, which in this sentence is tienen, or we can put it after and attach it to the infinitive. And the infinitive in this sentence is comprar. So we can either say, las tienen que comprar, or tienen que comprarlas. And if you want to include the ellas, you could also include ellas las tienen que comprar, or ellas tienen que comprarlas. The last sentence says, entiendo a él. Our direct object pronoun is singular masculine, so it's lo, and we get lo entiendo. Now it's time for you to do some practice with these direct object pronouns and look at the four sentences. Determine what is the direct object in the sentence, and then determine which pronoun would be the most appropriate to replace that direct object. Then finally, you're going to rewrite the sentence, placing the direct object pronoun in the appropriate spot according to whether there's an infinitive or just a conjugated verb. So you can pause the video so you can have some time to work on this, and then we're going to go over the answers together. Number 1 says, Marta mira a su amigo. Direct object in the sentence is su amigo. So we are going to replace su amigo with lo, and we get Marta lo mira. Número 2, tú estudias las matemáticas. The direct object is las matemáticas. It is feminine and plural. We are going to replace it with las. We get tú las estudias. Número 3. Pensamos comprar los pantalones. We have two options. The direct object is los pantalones, which is masculine and plural. We can either say pensamos comprarlos or los pensamos comprar. Be careful though, because you cannot put the direct object pronoun in both places in the same sentence. 4. Prefieren la camiseta blanca. Camiseta is the direct object. It is feminine and singular, so that would be la. And we get la prefieren.